Page 10 of the criminal calendar, Jesse Steele.
Ashley Winaway, Deputy Prosecuting Attorney for the state.
Judge Soon. My name is Jesse James Steele. I reside in Aupua, Wainiha, Poko of Halelea, here in the Mokopuni of Manokalani Po. I'm a sovereign human being. This court has no legal authority over me as a Kanaka here in the Kingdom of Hawaii. I'd like to give this opportunity right now for you and the state prosecutor to dismiss my charges with prejudice.
Court's going to deny your motion to dismiss with prejudice. Mr. Steele, I understand you are objecting to jurisdiction, and I can note that in the record, and that by appearing today, you're not submitting to the court's jurisdiction. You're reserving that right. If you want to file a motion to dismiss based on jurisdiction, you can do that. But today is the arraignment process. And for the arraignment process, I need you to step forward to the table and to be handed a copy of the complaint, and for the complaint to be read to you.
So you do acknowledge my position?
I acknowledge that you are objecting to the court's jurisdiction, and I'm reserving your right to raise that as a defense to your charge.
I'll enter upon this area of the courtroom, but I do not honor any boxes or plane, and I'll enter knowing that this court has no legal authority over me as a Kanaka here in the Kingdom of Hawaii.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Steele. Mr. Steele, the prosecutor has handed you a complaint. I'm going to have her read it out loud.
Yes. The state of Hawaii charges on or about the 4th day of April 2017 in the county of Kauai, state of Hawaii, Jesse James Steele did knowingly enter or remain unlawfully in or upon premises which were enclosed in a manner designed to exclude intruders or were fenced, to wit, 4592 Ananalu Road, Hanalei, Hawaii 96714, thereby committing the offense of criminal trespass in the second degree, a petty misdemeanor in violation of section 708-814, subsection 1A of the Hawaii Vice Statute.
Mr. Steele, this is a petty misdemeanor offense that is charged. The worst possible sentence is up to 30 days in jail and or a $1,000 fine. You are entitled to be represented by an attorney, a free attorney, if you cannot afford one. Would you like to consult with an attorney before entering any plea? And again, by entering a plea, you are not submitting to jurisdiction. I understand that your right to object to jurisdiction is reserved. You can either speak with an attorney, come back another day, or you can enter a plea today. It's up to you what you want to do.
I don't need to speak to any attorneys, and I know there's just a little conflict. I can't enter into any plea because this court needs to provide me legal proof of a treaty of annexation before I can move forward and come into any kind of plea. So if the state prosecutor can please provide me some kind of proof that they have jurisdiction over me, then I'll enter a plea.
Mr. Steele, jurisdiction is an element that the state would have to prove in order to convict you. We're not at the trial stage yet. It would have to be proved in trial. If you wanted to file a motion to dismiss based on lack of jurisdiction, you could do that also. What I will do is I'll enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. Would you like the matter to be set for a trial or a status hearing?
All I know is I would like to show you this paperwork because this is a case hearing that this district court has no jurisdiction over land titles. So in other words, this court is claiming that I was trespassing, but yet right here.
I'm not claiming anything.
There's no.
Hang on, Mr. Steele, just listen. I'm not claiming anything. The prosecutor has filed a complaint against you. It charges a crime. In order for you to be convicted of that crime, the prosecutor has to prove all of the elements of that crime. I haven't filed anything against you, just so you know that. I'm the judge that sits and listens to the evidence. If you are objecting to jurisdiction, I suggest you file a motion to dismiss. Procedurally, you can file those papers. It would give the prosecutor an opportunity to respond. Then I can hear both sides and make a decision. I'm not going to just take your paper and not let them respond and then make a ruling. So what I'm going to do is, seeing that a not guilty plea is entered, I'll set it for trial. And in the meantime, you can file your motion, any pretrial motions you feel are appropriate. All right? Ms. Wellesley, regarding trial dates.
Your Honor, Rule 48 is October 1st, 2017, and let me just check one moment for officer availability.
Mrs. Steele, in the past, you have asked to conflict me out of the... All right, there's no cell phones, no cameras allowed in here. If anybody uses their cell phone, it'll be taken away, so. I'm sorry, where were we?
Oh, officer availability. Your Honor, there's multiple officers, so it doesn't matter when we set the trial. It might have to get continued.
Oh, I noticed. Mr. Steele, in the past, you have asked to conflict me out, not to sit on the trial. Is that your request again?
No, sir.
All right, then I'll set it for July 27th, 2017 at 9 a.m. Mr. Steele, I do want to advise you again that you are entitled to be represented by an attorney. And if you can either consult with a private attorney or the court will appoint one for you if you qualify. I understand at this point you've indicated you do not want to have an attorney, but at every hearing you're going to come to, I'm going to advise you that you have the right to an attorney. All right? You're ordered to come back July 27th at 9 a.m. for trial. All right, thank you.
Okay.
We have the waiver, Judge, and we have one more case, but